Hey guys, Basanoviet here from basabots.com. I'm here to show you guys the new crafting bot. I've been working hard at it for the last few days here, and it's finally ready to present to you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys the interface. So there's now a crafting tab on my bot, and up at the top you'll see a little bit of directions, some images that will show you how the numbering works. And you'll see this is laid out in stages. Crafting stage 1, stage 2, 3, and 4. This basically means that you can craft up to 4 different items all in one go. And under each stage you'll have a recipe level, which, if I bring it up here, the recipe level will be here on the left side. And as you can see in this image, 1 through 5 is crafting level 1. So you basically just select which crafting level your item is going to be on, and then you can select which item number it is in the list. So it's basically just counting down the first item in the list, number 1, and so on and so forth. And then you add in the quantity of how many times you would like to make that item, say 2. And the sequence is the key presses that you'll be using to craft this item. And right now on my carpenter I have basic synthesis, basic touch, which increases the quality of the item, as well as master's mend, which gives me more chances to craft the item successfully. So most of you will already know what your skills are that you're going to be using. If you don't, you can just fill this thing with 1s all the way up, and it'll automatically cancel once the item is successfully made, so you don't have to worry about adding too many. But you do have to worry about adding too few, at least for now. I hope to make some changes to that later. So basically, I want to make sure it's going to be a little, at least kind of high quality. So I'm going to add in some 2s, a 1, a 3, and then a couple more 1s just to make sure it completes correctly. And so basically this will do recipe level 1, which will be here, as well as item number 1, which will be this maple lumber. But you know what, it's not going to be enough just making maple lumber, because after I make maple lumber I'm going to want to make something else. So down here on crafting level 2 I want to create this bronze spear. The bronze spear takes maple lumber, which I created in the first stage, and it also takes some of these reagents, which I've already purchased, and you can see I already have some of the quantity here. So I'm going to go ahead and enable stage 2, and then I'm going to select recipe level 2, and this is going to be item level number 1 again, and I'll make 2 of those as well. And my sequence on this is going to be a little bit more simple, because this item's a little harder for me to make. So I'm going to make it 1 high quality. I'll add in 2 normals, increase my chances to craft it, and finish it with a bunch of 1s. Now, if I had some high quality items, some high quality reagents, like maple lumber, I would be able to come in here and add in those reagents, that high level material, if I want to use it. And so I've added that in here as well. For right now there's only an option to add in 1 high quality material, and basically if you wanted to use it, you would just select this high quality material drop down and select which high quality material number you'd like to use. Obviously 1 is the first one, down to 6. And how many of those materials you'd like to add in the crafting sequence. So most of the time it'll be 1, but if you have a skill that requires more than 1 reagent, you would actually add in 2. So that's where you'd put in how many you'd like to add into each craft. And this will continue successfully even if you don't have any high quality material and you set it to add high quality material, which means, you know, if you crafted 50 of these maple lumbers when I crafted this bronze spear, I could say, you know what, add 50 high quality items add in one high quality item, every 50 times, just in case I was successful in creating a high quality item. And it would continue to go successfully, and it would just add in as many high quality items as it could. So that is basically the setup. I'm gonna have 2 stages, and let's go ahead and kick it off. So all you really need to do is have your crafting log up in the right class, and that's basically it. So I'll go ahead and hit Start Craft, and it will position the window in the right location. Select your recipe level, select your item number, and then go ahead and start crafting. Now you can see under the Start Craft button, it'll say Stage 1 and Crafting Number 1. And this will allow you to keep track of where you're at in the crafting process. So as soon as it crafts to the next item, that Crafting Number 1 will turn into Crafting Number 2. And if you end up doing over 100 crafts, this could become kind of useful to be able to track what number you're actually on. So it's creating the second maple lumber right now, and it's about to complete. And now it's going to go to recipe level 2, select item number 1, and start crafting that. So here goes my first attempt at a bronze spear. And this takes quite a lot longer because this is a bit more of a difficult skill for me to use, or a more difficult recipe for me to craft. And that was successful, and it's going to go ahead and execute it for the second time, and you'll see we're on stage 2, crafting number 2. So this will be our last craft. And really there's no limit of how many quantity you can do, or how many sequences you can add. You can just fill it as you want. Right now there's a limit of 4 stages. The trial can only use stage 1, but if there's a demand for increasing the amount of stages, I'm sure I will be able to figure out how to do that. So that's it. I've finished the sequence, and the bot's finished. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I think it's going to be a great addition to the bot. Enjoy, and have a great weekend.